Okay, so if you're watching this video, you're interested in buying a pre-sale property in Vancouver or the Greater Vancouver Area, but you're frustrated that there is no central location to search or browse every pre-sale on the market in one place. Well, today we're going to cover exactly that and give you my two top resources to search for pre-sales in the exact area or location that you're looking to purchase. As well, I will link below to the best resource for anybody looking to purchase a pre-sale in British Columbia, the ultimate guide to understanding the pre-sale process in British Columbia. So stay tuned. Hey everybody, what's going on? Mark Parsons here with eXp Realty, deep in the heart of Greater Vancouver. And if you are someone that is interested in learning everything Vancouver, Canada, especially real estate related, make sure to click the subscribe button and the notification bell right next to that so that you can get notified every time we upload a brand new video about Vancouver and the surrounding areas here on the channel. Honestly, we get dozens and dozens of people reaching out about moving to or relocating to Vancouver or buying and selling within the Greater Vancouver Area, and we absolutely love it. It's what we do on a daily basis. So if you're looking to move, relocate, or you just want to come hang out here, make sure to reach out. If you have any questions or comments, comment below. I respond to 100% of my YouTube comments. I'll leave some links in the description as well as our contact info and a link to book a Zoom call at a time of your convenience if that's your preference. Just know that we have your back. We want to take care of you, but if you don't reach out, we can't help. So today we are here to talk about pre-sales in Vancouver, and more specifically the best websites to search for available pre-sales on the market in Vancouver and the surrounding areas of Greater Vancouver and the Lower Mainland. But before we jump into how to find all the pre-sales available on the market, I want to take a minute to talk to you about the free guide linked below, the ultimate guide to understanding the pre-sale process in British Columbia. When you are buying a pre-sale, there is one thing you need to understand. The developer does not represent your interest as a buyer, and they are under no obligation to ensure your understanding of the process or of what you are actually purchasing. Because of this, there have been some real nightmare situations with buyers who felt that they were not fully explained on what they were actually purchasing. And guys, this is not to knock any developers, as even as a real estate agent, it's not possible for me to serve both the buyer and the seller in a transaction and serve each of their interests or best interests at the highest level. It's just not possible. An example with the pre-sale is that the developer uses their own contract written by their own lawyers. The one thing that is guaranteed is that when they paid their lawyers to write the contracts, the lawyers were paid to serve in the interests of the developers, not the buyers. And there was nothing wrong with this unless you are signing papers with the assumption that your risks and needs have been addressed. This is why we created the ultimate guide to understanding the pre-sale process in British Columbia for all the unrepresented buyers that are dealing directly with the developer and signing contracts without seeking any professional advice at all. So download the guide and get informed. The guide will explain exactly what it is that you are purchasing when purchasing a pre-sale, understanding assignments with pre-sales, the importance of the disclosure statement, what to consider in a pre-sale contract, and some of the risks that developers will never discuss with you, like what if prices go down before completion, and much, much more, including the best search websites. So definitely check the link below and download your guide today to get informed. As well, my contact info is below. My services to represent your best interest in your pre-sale purchase is free to the buyer. Again, if you don't reach out, I can't help, but let's jump into what you came here for, the best resources to search pre-sales. I will share my screen with you and walk through my two favorite resources. Let's get into it. All right, guys, here we are. So this is going to be really quick. I'm just going to share my screen and show you the two websites that I use or recommend to my clients for searching out pre-sale opportunities across Vancouver, Greater Vancouver, Lower Mainland. But really, you can expand that much more. That's just where my market is. So if you guys have clicked and downloaded the ultimate guide to understanding the pre-sale process in British Columbia, you will At the very last page, when you scroll through it, there's two websites here. I'm going to move myself over here. So www.buzzbuzzhome.com and then www.rew.ca sitemap developments. And you can click right out to the websites here. So the first one here, this one is actually my favorite, buzzbuzzhome. What was the website there? buzzbuzzhome.com. So when we come to buzzbuzzhome.com, you can search by city, neighborhood, or development, which is great. For some reason, some people have specific developments that they're interested in and want to be a part of or want to purchase in. So it's great that you can search that way. Neighborhood is also good because sometimes we're having these master communities, or like if, for instance, in our area, you might get a SkyTrain station and it's right on the city border. So it could be Coquitlam and Burnaby or two different places, but really, so for instance, Burquitlam is a popular location where we've got new SkyTrains and stuff coming up. But the reason I like this is it is map based. So you can just zoom into the area that you're looking and you can pick out the development you want to get information. So the fact that it's map based, you can go basically across the Lower Mainland and just zoom in and see all the pre-sales that you want there, which is really, really good. And then once you zoom into the areas, you know, you're going to get the specifics, and then you can click and get the specifics on that actual development. And the other website here is rew.ca, and you can start by searching by province. Then you can search in the area based on the city there, or you can search developments alphabetically. Again, if you're going after a specific development, you can just go through and actually search them alphabetically. So my preference is buzzbuzzhome.com, but because this is not getting fed from a central location, so I do like to at least have a second one if I'm really interested in an area to just double check and just see if anything has been missed there. Because unfortunately, it is not like the MLS where pretty much everything is connected, uploaded, or has that feed connected. So this is what it is. So anyway, guys, those are the two websites, www.buzzbuzzhome.com and www.rew.ca. And then it's /sitemap/developments. But again, if you download the guide, guys, it's the last page and you can just click out right from the guide. So that's it. So there you have it. Now you know the best ways to search for current pre-sale opportunities on the market, and you are now armed with the ultimate guide to understanding the pre-sale process in British Columbia. So now you are informed. Your only step left is to contact me or an agent to make sure that your best interests are represented in the transaction. Again, my services representing buyers on the purchase of a pre-sale property is absolutely free, but if you don't reach out, I can't help. If you have any questions, comments, or suggestions for future videos, comment below. I respond to 100% of my YouTube comments. If you got any value from this video, please give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe and tap that notification bell so you will not miss any future videos. Thanks for watching, and we will see you on the next video.